everyone, welcome back to my channel for this fourth episode of Corporate Diary, and the title is Unexpected Things. I will be talking about some things. It's not just a small thing that happened really that was so coincidental because I have thought about it before it happened and it did happen. That was about what if something happened and I could stay here longer or like come back for work here. And a few weeks later, like 2 or 3 weeks later, someone that knew my dad came to this company, and when he heard my name was like, you are his daughter. And I'm like, yeah, did you know him and everything? Like, he was really silent and really, just friendly. And yeah, so it felt nice to have someone that knew my dad because I don't want his memory to die, and I still think about him every day. So yeah, when people mention him and show that kind of respect, I am really happy and it makes me feel some kind of ways. But yeah, that's beside the point. And that person mentioned like helping me with my passport. However, I've not heard from him since almost 4 weeks now, and I'm like, I kinda knew that I couldn't put my hope in this, but the way it happened looked like, oh, maybe I could have stayed, maybe I could have, just like went back to Congo, take my passport actually, and come back here. But like, I just feel like my going back to Congo is something that strangely feels like God that wants me to go back there, and whatever. He's real. So yeah, that was a little parenthesis, like bracket. So yeah, I felt for a span of a moment happiness of feeling, or maybe I could stay, but then like a weird feeling in my heart was like, don't believe that, and like don't put hope in that, and bro, nothing is happening. So yeah, now I'm going to be talking about some things that I observed during working here. And the first thing is communication matters more than I thought. And I've been in the workforce. I've entered the workforce 1 year ago when I started my internship in the hotel, and even that did not feel like an internship because like it was really like working or something. And yeah, during the analysis, communication matters really a lot, but some people are not just keen to communicate, and they are really their own person kind of, and the background is not the same, the way they were brought up is not the same, the way they communicate is not the same, and some of them have such hard shells. How can I say that? Like, they think they are right, and no, they like to put blame on you, kinda. I don't know how to explain that, but it is really complex and complicated. And I learned that, wow, if you don't communicate, they like thoroughly through though, I don't know, like really communicate, things will not be done. And like my boss also tells me, no, how he works is like he's really into communication. He's like communicate with all of your colleagues so that you know what's going on, and there's not hidden feelings, whether it is personal feelings that you are mixing with work and vice versa. So yeah, that's the first point of communication matters more than I thought. And if you have to be sometimes a bigger person, and also recognize your pride side when you want to be right, when you want to have the upper hand. It's not always like that, and you have to really, how can I say that? You have to really be open to all kind of advice, criticism, and those kind. But also make the difference in your mind who is really talking out of, like, they're giving you advice, and the others are just like bringing you down. But I think you learn that through experience and as you go in the place that you work and just in the working environment in general. The second point is things take longer than expected, and um, for this one I don't have like a major point, like measure comment to do. It's just like you work a certain way and you have like a schedule that, or a task list that you follow, and you know, I will do this and finish by X time. But when you are in a company, and that also comes with the communication, if you don't communicate, things will not just get done. So other people also have their own department, their own work, and what you want to finish might not be done by the time you expected it to be done, and people will not always follow your planning, your schedule. So things take longer to be done than I expected, and just a small portion, like I am in charge of writing the reports and everything, like the weekly reports, and the department chiefs have to send me their reports of the week, of the like previous week, and for me to be able to write the report and everything. And they were sending it a bit like in the hour or after the meeting was done, which was making me be late on my own task. And I wanted to keep that in my heart. Actually, I wanted to keep that in my heart and be like, oh no, I can just like, work with it, I will deal with it. But no, it was too much, it was frustrating. And when I saw how others were saying how they felt, or desiring something, or like required a specific way of working with everyone, I was like, oh, I am in my right to say. So I took my courage and communicated with them, and since then they are sending the reports before the meeting happens, and that helps me a lot. And I'm so grateful that they listened and they did not fight it, But like also communicate really politely with people and don't be rude, because being rude just ruins everything. The third point is being busy. I'm busy. Being busy, and versus actually working, and that there will be like I feel like most of people do that in their working area, and they fake being busy and actually working, because like when you I don't know how to really explain that, but like when you are busy and when you are actually working, is it the same thing? For this point, like it was just a point, but I don't have much comment to do on that. I just noticed people say, oh, I'm busy, but like when you actually see the busy, it's not the busy for work, it's busy for something else. So yeah. The fourth point is observing people. I made a lot of observation during the past 9 months here, and I learned to really be perspective, because naturally I won't like I won't flatter myself and say I'm really perspective. No, not really, But yeah, I observe people and how they are, how they work, how they behave, and what they say. And it helps me deal with everyone because like if I know the person is like this, I'm like, oh, this is how I'm going to behave with you. And if the person is like this is how I'm going to behave with you. And I notice also that in the working environment, people can be really fake because one moment they're arguing with you and trying to put the blame on you, and then the next time they are smiling at you. I'm like, those are really snakes. But anyway, this is a work environment, right? I cannot do anything about that. The fifth point is patience. Patience really is one of the biggest things here. Not here, like I'm saying, like in the working environment, but I feel like most of those points also apply in life. But let's talk about work. And you gotta have a lot of patience. And bro, I can tell you, God really worked on me with my anger issues because I am more patient than I thought I would be. And I am more patient than I was even like a few months ago in the job in the hotel. I see the difference between the me now and the me that started working almost 1 year ago, and there's really a difference. Yeah, like it's yeah, it's 1 year ago. I started working in April, and we are in April right now too. Yeah, so patience is one big skill that you can have in the working environment because people are going to test your patience so much. The way they talk, the way they want to act, hypocrites, the way they are trying to put the blame on you, the way they are just fake, or even like when you yourself, you know, you are like patient issues and everything, do you know you cannot be patient, you know that hey bro, it's going to be hard for you. So yeah, being patient is one of the things that you learn to have when you're working. And yeah, I'm managing. And yeah, that is most of the things that I learned during those past month, not that I observed also. And yeah, I see there's a difference between the me of now, like I said, with the me of that started working 1 year ago. And yeah, I bless people in this world with this world how it is. And yeah, I got the experience. I'm grateful. What else did I want to add? Another thing I'm just going to add. I'm going to post this video maybe on my birthday because I want to have a video that is posted on the day of my birthday. Yeah, I'm going to turn 24. You know, I see a lot of people crying on the internet, like they set up the camera and everything. And people criticize them, and I was one of those people that would say, how can you set up a camera and just cry like that? And I still wonder when you set the camera and just start to crying, but you know, I don't know what those people feel, live like, or what they are going through. So whatever works for them and whatever makes them feel okay now, like I cannot say anything. Because me myself, I cry in front of the camera, and I did that a lot of times, just taking the camera and recording myself crying because I felt like back when I feel better, I'm going to watch those videos and understand myself. But yeah, I am going to turn 24 in 48 hours. In 2 days, and it's quite something. In my head I'm still 18, like I was saying, in my head I'm still 18, and then the time really passed fast. Like I was only 18 6 years ago, and now I'm turning 24. And anyway, I'm going to post my video on the 22nd of April, and yeah, happy birthday to me. Now I'm watching by the time I post this video, the video will be online. So happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, happy birthday to me, and yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. It was just like really talking quickly, and I wish you all a good night, a good day, and may the Lord bless you. And yeah, let's find each other again in the next episode, episode 5, and then episode 6. Time really flies by. Yeah, again, thank you very much, and bye.
Just for you, I'll keep this light forever bright, guiding every